Next, I want to just touch on how do we remove some of the roadblocks, and especially if you're leaders and you've got people that report to you, or maybe you're in HR and you're helping to executives kind of come up with the culture, is you have to tap into these three areas. I call them the three P's. The first one is power. And you have to understand if you're sitting in a position of power, you have to look for how do I turn that as a position of advocacy? Because a lot of times our comfort with the level of heights that we're willing to get to absolutely starts to shut down and impact other people's ability to hit their heights. So you want to be an advocate for creativity and for people to kind of rise up and take the step and be scared to go further in heights. You can't be threatened by people going up higher levels than you either. That you've got to get that it's all how do we really kind of do this together as a collective, as a community. Perception. We've come in with a lot of kind of, this is the way the world is, this is what it has to be. And we have to kind of be open for insight and curiosity. This idea that when someone shows up with something, especially if they see the world differently than you, even if it offends you, that there's some level that you can tap into and go, this is interesting that someone thinks so diametrically opposite of me. How can I give some room for insight or room for even just if the insight is to understand how different people think? And then last but not least is this idea of permission is, people are waiting for permission to be able to be creative. I'm letting you know you're probably waiting for a certain level of permission to be creative. Really, really fully. As a kid, we didn't wait for permission. We didn't know anything different. We daydreamed. We came up with like all the list of holiday things that we wanted, our birthday, whatever it is. There was no like limit to it.